Э? Чё? Кого, блядь? Сейчас не понял, что это дропс. Дропс, почему здесь дропс? Я, конечно, не эксперт. Включить. А, тут нужен Amazon, значит. А, тут нужен Amazon. Какая жесть. Так, ну-ка. Здесь написать. Так, вопросики. Завтра. Язык. Начнем. Это мой бочек. Вот мой бочек. В принципе, наверное, лицо я ему так и оставлю. Прическу. Шрам на глазу. Цвет глаз пусть будет.
That was quite something.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand.
Что-то какая-то задержка
You'll be a force to be
ебейшая.
reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Oh, Eleazar!
George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatregoers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I'd been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
А кто это? Warner Brothers Games. Студия Avalanche. Partky Games, Wizarding World. Представляю.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who
Хорошо, так и будет с сестрой.
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir.
Новая? Да, сэр, меня зачислили на 5-й курс.
How extraordinary.
Как и
It is
необычно.
indeed.
И впря, никто из преподавателей не помнит такого прецедента. Обычно в Хогвартс поступают куда раньше.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other fifth years will have been honing their
Сложно
magical skills
читать.
for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor.
Скорее всего,
Professor
перевод
Fig
сделали
is
на
not
скорую руку.
only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Have you seen this?
По звуку нормально?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly. To keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I.
Понятно, шиза.
Merlin's beard.
Здорово, Мотоколу.
How did you...
Wait! We do Hang on!
Ты Ты купил пиво со шпротами, да? Счастья, здоровья. Жду рецензию. А тебе какую палочку показать? У меня, между прочим, красное дерево с волосами единорога. 12,4 дюймов. И... Блять, как он? И патрон у меня, котик. А не орангутанг, да? Было такое? Сейчас я поменяю оповещение. Пореже его сделаю. Здорово. Дорс Старк стрим. Блин, на самом деле, между нами девочками, Дорс очень плохо играет в Старк. Но точка G исцеляет нормально.
What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical
Так,
dragon
а
would
где
never.
чач? Почему опять чач не работает?
Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that
Так,
key we
секунду.
discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key.
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
Ладно, хуй с ним. Вам чач на экране не нужен, я
I'm
думаю.
feeling better, sir. If you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
Так, вот сейчас я хочу еще раз попробовать залогиниться. Почему? Ну, мам. Ну, мам. Ну, я хочу залогиниться. Я же его купил. Он... 4000. Он в Турции стоит 4 рубля. В Казахстане стоит 1500, по-моему.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected.
Ну, слушай, за эту картинку 4 рубля вообще не жалко.
And
Серьезно.
I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
Я кукловод.
Mind your step.
А еще на самом деле Dark Souls.
Where do you suppose your wife got the port key that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the port key.
Деда, нет!
I'm certain it was
Деда,
to
ты
do
сейчас
with that
упадешь.
search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But, sir, Why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding
Прыгнул.
world.
Еще раз
Spoke of
прыгнул.
the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center. Excellent.
Я же тебе говорю, я его купил. А теперь можно разрушать все. Разрушение.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected. Your wand work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
Здесь еще не умею залезать.
Ah, up there.
А ну-ка. А что-нибудь вкусное дадут здесь? О, сундук. Вау!
We're close now. It's just ahead. Steady yourself. Reparo.
Репейру. Вот он, Собянин. Вот она, наша гордость. Мне до его уровня еще расти и расти.
Almost there.
Кстати, показываю. 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 Классное. Это вот ты с шпротовым пивом, да, сидишь? Смотришь стрим. Блять, эти вот волшебники используют свои, блин, странные напитки.
Why would someone put this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Ну, открывай медовуху. Мы здесь надолго. Здесь должен быть какой-нибудь сундук.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Так, стоп. Неразбитый кувшин. А может быть тут есть какой-нибудь сундук? А туда пройти нельзя, ладно. Какая жалость. Я очень надеюсь, что есть ачивка на то, чтобы разбить все кувшины в игре.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Годриково сердце это что? Можешь напомнить? Это про кого? Это про того же, что и Годрикова впадина, но я не помню просто, что это. Ну, спасибо. А, блядь. Все. Я забыл, кого зовут просто. Мои любимые глаза.
It can't be.
Мой краш, кстати.
Just a moment. Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume. Precisely. The key?
Hmm? Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course. This way, then. Stay close. After you.
Когда у нас уже дворфы построят такие же пещеры? Ну или гоблины, неважно, кто-нибудь их еще кататься на таких же тележках. Когда в Москве будет такое метро?
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
Ну, получается, у них метро лучше, чем у нас.
Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath.
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experience the thief's
Но это же лучше, чем вагон на 1000 людей. Тут все личное, личный транспорт.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Правда, я считаю, их надо оштрафовать. Они не пристегнуты.
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the portkey container.
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that? We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today. Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
Я думаю, там не магнит. Там что-то более продолговатое.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not
Наверное, некий стержень.
Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait!
Best of luck.
О, но мы здесь умрем.
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps.
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Мосоны.
Revelio.
Опять эти мосоны придумывают заклинания.
Move a bit closer and try again.
A door.
Well,
Мосоны
that's
и
a
иллюминаты.
start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the port key container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way. Lumos! This is no ordinary
Revelio.
vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say.
А Белокур выйдет
Stay
погулять?
close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Ну, это просто... Эта статуя выше его понимания.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection's turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Ну или ниже его понимания. Тут как посмотреть.
Look out!
Protego.
Accio! Defendo! Levioso! Deposo! Exposo!
Бей меня.
Confringo! Levitator! Deposo!
Некуда отойти, тут стены стоят.
Revelio. Lumos.
О, сундук.
Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good.
О, сундук.
Where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere.
Еще сундук.
Ah, that's where they're leading me. That glow again. Lumos. Revelio. I suppose I'm on
Он
my
хотел их
own this time.
просветить.
It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
Давай драться, махаться. Вы втроем оба два. По одному пусть обстоите. В смысле активируйте статую?
I need to align these statues with their reflections.
Забагались, получается. Удерживайте Q. Да начнется Dark Souls.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
И вам тоже не хворать анаболий. Я пришел играть в Hogwarts не чтобы ровнее спинку держать, а чтобы откинуться на кресле и
There
кайфовать.
you are.
Эх,
How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin.
ну мы вот вчера вечером тоже пытались пробежаться, поняли, что ничего не поняли. Кроме того, что девочка из Уганды приехала учиться в Хогвартс.
Follow my lead.
Бегала, кричала, дуй на давай.
All is in place. The portkey is well hidden. Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created may be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can. Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
Опять ответственность положили, которую я не хотел. Я не просил об этом.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed.
Так, и при чем здесь заклятие?
Never.
Ну, проклятия непростительные.
Miriam and perhaps George died in pursuit
Это
of
пахнет
knowledge
спойлерами.
that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Да я не обратил внимания вчера.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here, and we can let bygones be bygones.
Ну, при любых, мы знаем, что чтобы сбрать из Азкабана, надо всего лишь-то иметь одного грифона.
Have the key to the vault.
Гипогриф, извиняюсь.
Choose your next words wisely.
А здесь будет свой гипогриф.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key.
Или уметь летать без ваг транспорта, тоже верно.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Ну, гоблины всегда все делают со своей выгодой. Отдувается.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Апартки Геймс, Хогвартс, наследие. Нахуй мне Слизерин, я рот ебал ваш Слизерин. Хаффлпаф, мое все.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
Мистер Блэк.
Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the
А вот
headmaster.
Phineas Блэк, собственно. Собственной персоной, директор Хогвартса.
The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem
Enough.
has...
Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Professor Weasley.
Финес был, да.
More to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Indeed. Hogwarts has much to offer a dedicated student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
A sense of loyalty? I believe myself to be a true friend. I know I value that trait in others.
You do not give up easily, do you? You are undaunted by challenges that lie ahead. And your loyalty to a friend delayed your arrival here this evening. Perhaps you belong in Hufflepuff. Better be Hufflepuff!
Oh, and one more thing.
Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a 5th year. Might be a bit of work, but I'm sure that's never stopped you before.
It hasn't, Professor.
Now, here we are at the entrance to the Hufflepuff common room.
This is the entrance.
Indeed. I will explain what to do, but I hesitate to do it myself as one errant knock leads to being doused in vinegar. Most unpleasant. You must tap the barrel, 2 from the bottom, middle of the 2nd row, in the rhythm of
Вот
Helga Hufflepuff.
почему Пенелопа, блядь, Пуффендуй? Почему? Зачем? Нахуя? Объясните, пожалуйста.
Well done.
Ну, это да, это спасибо, капитан.
You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy.
Ну, не, почему нельзя было
Sleep well.
и в русском экзамене сразу сделать? Почему нельзя было, блядь, также Хаффлпафф и Хельга? Я этим вопросом с детства задаюсь. Когда узнал, что Хельга, оказывается.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Понял. Дура, блин. Так, я сейчас. Сейчас я. Просто я не понимаю, почему вот, казалось бы, новая игра, да, новый вариант начать все по-человечески. Они пиздык и Пенелопа Пуффендуй. Зачем, почему, нахуя, объясни. Ну, это да. Я ничего не могу сделать. Опа, двери.
Revelio.
Опа, замок. Ладно, здесь пока что нечего ловить, по ощущениям.
Oh, hello. She's awfully regal, isn't she?
Is that your owl?
I don't know who she is. Likely one of the Hufflepuffs around here. Owls choose their own company anyway. Wait, you're the new 5th year. Quite the dramatic entrance you made. Can't imagine wanting to call attention to yourself, especially since everyone will be watching to see how much you already know.
I am a bit concerned. I have a lot of catching up to do.
Indeed. 4 years of schoolwork is a bit... being that far behind, I'd feel so... inadequate. Of course, presumably, as a hard-working Hufflepuff, you'll prove yourself in no time. I'm hard-working too, as you might suspect. But sometimes I think I should have been a Ravenclaw. I've rather a searing wit.
Да, это тот самый токсик, который не туда попал.
I'm Lenora, by the way. Lenora Everly. Well, mustn't keep you. You've such a lot to do.
Do you really think you should have been in Ravenclaw?
Well, my brothers were. They both work in the ministry now. I suppose you could say that wit runs in the family. My aunt was a Gryffindor, though. And
Да, но я думаю, что они не были такими токсиками.
Determination, valor, daring. The old sorting hat was spoiled for choice with me.
It was nice meeting you, Lenora.
Of course. Adieu.
Я заставлю ее страдать.
Arthur's got you. You don't need to be frightened, little cat.
I can't quite reach.
Come on, you went that way.
Hope they can catch him. Big castle for a student to get lost in, let alone a cat. I'm sure you'll find your way all right. I mean, it can be a bit overwhelming at first. I still get lost sometimes. Welcome to Hufflepuff, by the way. Really glad to have you in our house. I'm Arthur.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Was that your cat?
No, one of the first years, I think. Don't have any pets of my own, unfortunately. My mother doesn't think too highly of them, especially magical ones.
I'm sorry to hear that. I think magical beasts are rather incredible.
По-моему, твоя мать права.
Hogwarts. Nifflers, Glumbumbles, Bowtruckles. I thought they were only pictures in books before. Well, Dad did bring
Нет
home
никого
a
лучше, чем Нюхля.
Mum was
Нюхля полезный.
Anyway, I better go make sure the first years caught that cat. Don't want them to be late on their first day.
Have you ever had a pet, Arthur?
No. My mother's a muggle, and as soon as the puffskein that my dad brought home stuck its tongue up her nose, it went right back to the shop.
Nice meeting you, Arthur, and good luck finding that cat.
Thank you. Try not to get lost in the castle yourself.
Yeah. Oh, Uncle, this doesn't sound like you. Something's wrong. Oh, hello there.
Так, Дмитрий, это что,
You're the new
расизм?
Hufflepuff, yes? I'm Adelaide. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Is everything all right?
Oh, yes. I'm just a bit distracted. Letter from my uncle. So tell me, I've been hearing all sorts of rumors. Were you really nearly gobbled up by a dragon?
If you don't mind, I'd prefer to just forget about it.
Oh dear, it must have been bad. I mean, of course it was. I know I would have been terrified. Sorry. Well, anyway, I imagine you have lots to do. I hope you have a wonderful first day.
Are you sure everything is all right with your uncle?
Oh, yes. He travels for work, always busy. I'm sure he just wrote it in a rush. Nothing to worry about.
Thank you, Adelaide. Be seeing you.
Of course. And good luck.
Is the new Hufflepuff out of bed yet? Professor Weasley
Revelio.
is waiting for them outside the common room.
А, кактусы.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
Okay.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable
По-русски,
resource.
сука, говори, по-русски.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in
Я
action
пробовал,
will
нельзя.
answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Они не дают спрыгнуть.
Revelio.
This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something
В
like a
смысле?
field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
Revelio.
Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Коллекция факультета студентов Хогвартса собирается.
Clever, isn't it?
Там внизу тоже было. Стой. Бабушка, постой, подожди.
Revelio.
Ой. Ой. Успел. Профессор Уизли, дайте денег.
Revelio.
Пожалуйста.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use blue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle.
За гаражами меня будут ждать.
Central Hall.
Ну, за конюшней будет меня ждать клуб дуэлянтов.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Отправляйся в Азкабан.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Ты убил свою совесть.
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky
Я хочу быть
to have a
мракобесом.
gifted Professor Heckert in charge of our students' education in that regard.
Куда идти, чтобы мракобесом стать?
Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will
Классно,
also,
ей
I
даже
imagine,
ходить не надо.
enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create
Я не помню, когда Грюм стал
outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time.
отставным.
Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My
Ну
suspicion
там,
is
по-моему,
that
это
it's more
объясняется же
story
как-то в
than a
фильме,
search
нет?
for
То, что ему эту
belongings
хуйню
and an
простили.
extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of
Ну,
a dragon.
фактически, да, как тебе могут запретить их изучить? Их нельзя использовать.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Мем.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Тот факт. Было бы смешнее, если была бы карта мародеров.
Lumos. Revelio.
О, не. Меня заперли. Как сильно карта ломает лор здесь или вообще везде? Makes sense.
Possibly be.
Hello, Lenora. What are you looking at?
Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to
Ну,
begin.
да, это есть момент.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on
Lumos.
something illuminating.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Акция нету.
Let's get you back to your frame, little moth. The moth stopped.
Гори листовой.
Perhaps I need to keep casting Lumos on it.
Блять. 13, 8. 8 это павук. Павук. А тут хуйня это у нас 5 и 9. 3. Сейчас бы вспомнил, где эта штука вторая висит.
Revelio.
А, наверху.
Peeves was in a mood the other day. For a week.
Revelio.
А как? Место уже на карте, как ни странно. А как?
Lumos.
А, Люмусом? Нихуя себе. Уэу.
Ha! I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame. Revelio.
Богато украшенный фонтан с искусно вырезанными статуями обитателей волшебного мира, в том числе с каменными сиренами, обрамляющими основание фонтана. Красивое. Так, ну это сирены, это, видимо, гоблинцы. Оборотень и единорог.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
Красивое, да.
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Meat, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth!
Ну, полагаю, что да. Ее интеллект немножечко обделили.
Revelio.
Этот телепорт уже имеется. О, пивс. Бля, еблан.
Revelio.
Там в здании.
Lumos.
Кто ты? Что у меня здесь? Где-то внизу.
Revelio.
Скелет Авгуреи.
You should hear Sharp.
I've always said that travel.
Revelio.
Ты кто? Змееподобная тварь, наверное, с Василиском.
Nothing worse than
А где?
Revelio.
Это картина Илиуса, который спас деревню с помощью патрона мыши. А можно я так же буду делать? Пожалуйста. Так, а где я? Может, наверху вообще? Ну, тут скорее баунс в пол. То тоже сильно само по себе. О! Привет, друг. А, подруга. Тебе по кайфу, да? Такие пустые глаза еще. Точно понимает, что она делает. О, котик.
Revelio.
Так, они здесь ли? А, вон. Сюда, иди, блин.
Revelio. Lumos.
Теперь пойди, найди вот это вот место, куда его поставить. Поставить, воткнуть. А где? Думаешь, выше? Сейчас еще здесь посмотрю. Ну да, да, ты прав. Может, есть какая-то отметина? Язык? Не, нету, да, ничего. Какая жалость. Не стой на скамье, это быдло. Ведешь себя как быдло. Мы ж еще выше. Нет, я, видимо, далеко убежал.
Revelio.
Да, я не туда побежал.
Lumos.
Сундук зам... А, вон внизу она.
What are you up to now?
Так. Я не понял. Понял. Или все еще нихуя не понял. Нет, я не понял. Так, сейчас я еще раз вернусь. Подожди. Вот я взял эту приблуду здесь.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Блядь, я слепой, ничего такое. Вон. Так, я иду. Я иду. Я спускаюсь. И вот оно. Вот это я молодец, без подсказок, да? Вот это я молодец. Вот умный, да? Умный сразу видно. Стример не тупой.
Revelio.
Ну, я молодец, да.
sit here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie.
Hello.
So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm.
Мой любимый преподаватель.
I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another.
Слишком жизненно.
Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom.
Не знаю, я думаю, если бы правда были такие типы на 5 курсе, давно бы уже всех отчислили, которые не помнят, как делать заклинания. На каком курсе в фильме они учились акцию делать? По-моему, во втором фильме это было.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch.
Я обязательно выиграю.
So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
А вот это то, что вам точно пригодится в жизни. Строить. После шураги на стройку. Блять, опять не отжалась хуйня. О, все. Докатился.
Very good. Points to Hufflepuff. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
Ну, тут довольно конченая инерция.
Just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red.
Тут думать надо.
Yes, sir.
А ботиком подкручивают. А мне не подкручивают. Возьму, выбью ее шар нахуй отсюда. Не выбил, ладно. Надо посильнее толкнуть. но не этот.
There we go. Quite impressive. Let us see this. Phew.
Accio.
A perfect score. Remarkable.
Да, это я. Я молодец, я выиграл.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Be sharp. That is how it's done.
Accio.
У нее шары медленнее катятся и удобней.
Splendid.
Watch this. There we go. Brilliant.
Brilliant.
Here we go. Yes.
Accio.
Two perfect rounds. You're a natural.
Да, я талант.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Дайте что-нибудь за идеальное прохождение.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you.
Yes,
Took me
yes.
weeks to become proficient with
I'm degenerate.
Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put
Да,
it
это девушка.
lightly, I remember how I felt.
А тебе имя вообще ни о чем не сказала, да?
I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway
Ну,
around
нацай.
the world. at
Если
a
бы был мужик, был бы наци.
country.
Или просто нац.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding
Кстати, хорошая
school in the
шоколадка.
world.
Давно не ел.
So yes, bigger than
Чуть зубы не сломал, когда ел.
But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
It's a dressing
А Уганда
mountain
похожа на
to me.
Хогвартс?
It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it. The mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all.
Ну, я тоже
And
пришел
then
к Уганду
it
вчера.
materialized before me this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
Do you know the way?
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Ну, грабить торговые английские корабли, да. Только с бум-палкой можно.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can.
A word, if you would.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Коля, ты просто завидуешь.
Revelio.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit...
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello. You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about.
Почему мне Саманта Дейл кажется очень знакомым именем?
You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Да, не, нормально, удачи хватило.
Revelio.
Опа, это что, дверь? Так, 1, 4, 5, 7. Раз, 4, 3, 0, 2. Открывай, сова. У меня есть огромный стол теперь. Так, теперь второй квест. Я просто думаю, сейчас нету смысла здесь дверь открывать. Там же дропс. А дропс здесь уровневый. Кстати, что мне дали? Модный шарф. О. Я теперь мега модный. Блин, чего они не сделали возможность срезать, прыгивая со всего?
Revelio.
Я бы тут спрыгнул какой-нибудь башни. О, nice to see you. Здоровья и счастья. Ну, да. Тут как бы да.
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Look. Look. Look.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Левиоса, а не Левиоса.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast?
Блин, манекен отразил мое заклинание.
Then the basic cast. Remember, a surprise. Good. Now, well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso.
Ну, скорее всего, расспрашивали всякое, да.
You may begin.
Levioso. I know. Nothing lucky about it. Protego. Levioso. Let's just say I'm a...
I do enjoy a lively duel.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Иногда задаюсь вопросом, как они все еще живые.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Hufflepuff.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Revelio.
Гибридский черный дракон. Так, по-моему, за это мне что-то должны дать. А где это забирать вообще, вот вопрос? Что в инвентаре и в снаряжении? Этого нету. Б. Нет этого в снаряге.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Блять, я с такой шлепой прям готов идти в сад и копать корни мандрагоры.
You're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian.
Ну или могила студентов.
Pleasure chatting with you.
И студентам, и студентов.
Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned. We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Так, я лично считаю, что надо идти воевать на дуэли. Пойти подраться хочу. Можно карту. Спасибо. Хотя, наверное, первое время лучше бегать своими ножками, чтобы изучить всякое.
How inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
О.
Revelio.
О, лестница. Обожаю лестницы. Так. 6. Здесь должно быть сейчас 4 плюс 2. Что? А, ну 0. А где вторая кнопка? Кто вторую кнопку украл?
Revelio.
О, а это путь в мир сладостей.
Revelio.
Так, ну, те самые меняющие положение лестницы. Так, от 3 до 12. Здесь должно быть 7. 3, 4. Тут 15, 2, 17, 6. Раз, 2, 3, 0. Ебать, а вот это мне надо. Дуэльные перчатки. Я ж дуэлятор.
Revelio.
Здесь у нас что обитает? О, здесь обитает броня. Броня для тролля. Моя любимая.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Зал трофеев.
Revelio.
Награда за успехи в травологии. Это кубок огня. Так, сюда я не могу. А, вот моя любимая броня. Броня Толика. Броня для Толика, который убежит, как только ее получит.
Revelio.
С, броня для кентавра. А, стоп. Можно же еще выше залезть, да?
Revelio.
А зачем? Видимо, просто так. Пока что. Так, пора бежать к другу на дуэль.
Revelio.
Это что-то из жизни, наверное, да? Ну, волшебник Баруфи. А вот это вот хорошая шутка была. О, полная дама. Вот единственное, в чем не просто относительно фильмов, замок поменялся, ну, прям очень сильно.
Revelio.
О. А вот здесь я бы жил. Чел, ты... У тебя звук запаздывает. Ладно. Карта.
Levioso. Accio. Revelio.
Lucan's just over there.
Accio. Levioso.
Ага. А это, ну, получается, я узнал что-то новое.
Revelio.
Can I help you?
Да? Да, ты.
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed ones. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize.
Конечно, хочу.
Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like.
А мне интересно, на каком он курсе? На третьем, наверное, да?
Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
А ты же уже фоловилась. Понимаю. Привязка к цели, чтобы между целями посмотреть привязки. Понял. А! Yes.
There goes my way. Levioso. Accio.
I could never duel like that.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you.
Раньше поднимала.
Competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organize these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Ones victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Это маги пока не знали о том, что Левиоса не может поднимать тяжелые предметы. Поднимают гору. Маги после 1927 года не могут поднять даже перо.
Protego. Revelio.
Это, наверное, награда. Нихуя себе у них беспалевное место, да? Вот эти дуэлянты, блин.
I feel sorry for your next opponent.
Just wait till I've grown a bit, then we'll see how well you do.
Revelio.
О. Какой-то дядя. Дезмонд долговязый. Долговязого, высокого худого волшебника, который, кажется, очень горит собой. По крайней мере, никто точно не знает. Счастья, здоровья.
From the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you Praxia mole? As long as we're only...
Revelio.
Век. Отслеживать.
But he failed, as did his containment charms, so I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm. It was granted my privilege, handsome indeed,
Revelio.
Так, здесь я все изучил, да.
Revelio.
Фонтан в виде виверны. О, кися. Кисю надо гладить.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are.
Он самый.
I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well.
Грёбаные
I'd like you
монополисты
to make your first visit to the
на
village with a
Оливандерах.
classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Revelio.
Мыша-кружка. Или крыса-кружка.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me.
Я не удивлюсь, если этот шутняра научит меня Круцатусу или Авада Кедавре.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Я прям вижу эту картину. Я прихожу к нему в класс, и у меня прям рядом с головой пролетает Авада Кедавра. Он такой: ой-ой, прости, пожалуйста. Я тебя не заметил.
Got it. Professor, why must I complete these tasks?
They are meant to give you first-hand experience as you proceed to master new bits of magic. Good luck, and I shall see you soon.
A flying page must be around this. Brilliant.
Ай, колени.
I trust the preliminary...
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Wow. Я clearly know the way. И вот теперь штуки разные разобрались. Я понял. Кстати, я Собянин, если кто не знал. Так, здесь нужно Левиосио.
Revelio.
Так, а теперь летели. В данный момент вы ничего не выбрали. Я выбираю Хоксмит. Тык. Снаряжение что-нибудь новое есть. А есть какой-то классный шарф. Ебать, я модный. Надо шапку новую найти только. Да, я и чё? Да, я клоун.
Revelio. Accio.
Ахио.
Revelio.
Так, а здесь у нас что? Здесь у нас спуск в подвал имеется. Угу.
No, was it 2 pinches of...
Accio.
Revelio.
Обожаю самых рыцарей. Они смешные. Вот здесь внизу, значит, да? Да. Колокольчики. 3 сестры колокола.
Well, Revelio.
Там наверху еще тоже что-то предлагают сделать. Так, тут есть сундук. Нихуя себе.
Revelio.
А можно мне таких лягушек? Я тоже хочу. Что, блять, не так? Почему, когда я запускаю стрим, в играх происходит что-то вроде этого?
Reparo. Levioso. Accio.
А, это Пив прикалывается, я понял. Вот Пивсу смешно, а мальчику нет. Ты про картины? Благо картины себя чувствуют прекрасно. Статуя спящему дракону.
Revelio.
Замки, замки, сюда вообще не знаю, как зайти. Самое оно, чтобы перекатываться.
Revelio.
Сломанная метла.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?